John Collins with the Lowell Sun. We are at the residence of Bill and Helen Farrow of Tyngsboro, and Bill's 94, Helen's 93, and 75-year wedding anniversary yesterday as we record this. That's remarkable, isn't it? Did you ever think? 75 years? Do you ever think you'd make it that many years together?
No, I don't think anybody, but I think we had a lot of help from the man upstairs.
Yeah.
That's what we believe that.
Yeah. Why, was it a rocky marriage? Is that what you're telling me, Bill?
No.
You're just talking about longevity.
At times it was rocky, like all marriages. Yeah, it wasn't, but we made it, we stuck with it.
Yeah. And a lot of people know the Surefine market in Tyngsboro, and you used to run that, right?
Right.
Right. How many years was that?
We were there about 35 years.
35 years, so was it good living? Good to meet the people and...
Yeah, I made a very good living.
Yeah.
It's
It was hard work though, right? I mean, keeping that up.
Yeah, we put in a lot of hours. Helen did the bookkeeping and she took care of the cash and all of that, and I started out doing the meat.
Yeah.
I was that and stocking shelves and all of that, you know.
Yeah.
And so I really don't know what I could tell you that's of any interest.
Well, what I think is interesting is just the longevity that you guys have. It looks like you have relatively good health here in your 90s. You're articulate, you know. I mean, that's what everybody wishes for, but not everybody is able to achieve.
Well, again, I say we were blessed with a lot.
Yeah.
I only took one pill my whole life. And it's a thyroid pill. I had a thyroid problem, and way back in 1950,
yeah.
And I have this thyroid pill that I take, that's all. And she takes a couple more than I do because she has high blood pressure.
Now, Bill, I noticed you have an eye patch. Is that something recent? Or?
Yeah, no, I lost my sight of this eye. It was a bad operation. So I have no sight. I'm totally blind in it. And the lights bother this eye.
Yeah.
And so that's why I have to wear the patch as long as the cold weather affects it.
Bill, Helen, how did you two meet?
Well, it was a little bit different with us. There was a group of us guys that we went to school together and we brought up. And we just went to church together.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of these guys married the girl that they used to go with. I mean, it wasn't like love. We were just kind of like, Helen was my girlfriend, and every one of them. And we. See, there was no money. Nobody had any money at the time, and so we didn't have. None of us had big weddings. And we decided we wanted to get married, so we went to the church and had the minister, and.
What church was it?
Calvary Baptist. So when we got married, I liked the minister down there, and so we went to the Calvary Baptist church and got married down there instead of in Tyngsboro.
Can you remember anything about the wedding, like anything the minister might have said, or any?
What the minister said?
Do you remember any little thing about the wedding? Anything different? Anything that stood out?
Yeah,
Bill's neighbor said to my mother, "I don't know why they're getting married. It won't last."
Really?
And they were all dead.
But neither one of them around to see how long it lasted.
Now here's the question. In 75 years of marriage, did you ever forget your anniversary?
I couldn't. She was reminding me.
She was reminding you?
But we didn't make anything of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just another day to us. We never...
Probably at the shop, right? Working.
That's right.
Yeah.
When you're working 7 days a week, you don't have too much time to...
Yeah.
So, we had a good marriage. You know, we had our ups and downs, but we had a good marriage. And,
Yeah. So you think you'll keep her?
well, what people ask me about it, you know, about Helen, and I said, well, we would never get a divorce. I said, because I could never find anybody that works as cheap as she does. She did the books, took care of the cash.
Your actual anniversary was Wednesday or yesterday. Did you do anything special on that day?
No, we had a hard job getting dinner. We had so many people in and out here, flowers and,
Oh,
and
yeah.
all kinds of gifts.
Yeah.
And we're going to have 2 anniversaries. We're going to go out Saturday. We're going to go, I said to Helen, now, it's our 75th anniversary. Where do you want to go for dinner? And she said, I want to go to the Princeton Lounge. I said, good. So I told Karen, our
Yeah.
favorite.
Don't say that on film.
No, I said it out loud. And I told her what Helen wanted to do. And so she's got it all set up, and we're going to go, but because everybody's working, we're going to go Saturday, this coming Saturday. And then when my son and daughter come up from down south, we're going to have another one. See, the daughter lives in Nashua in the summertime, and the boy took over my property in Alabama, and he's living in my house, and he's coming up, you know, when the weather gets warmer, and then we're all going to go out and have another anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah, if we're still here. And I think we probably will.
I think